Call to order the Montgomery County Industrial Development Agency meeting at 3:40. Can we stand and say the pledge of allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. Thank you. So first, can we look at the minutes from the regular meeting on February 13th? Mark, great job doing the meeting.
My pleasure, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, we just had a little.
Board and staff, maybe.
Is there any changes, anything that stands out in the minutes? If not, can we have a motion to approve? Thank you. Second? I'll second. Oh, go ahead, Cheryl. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Abstentions? So we're done. Communications. There are none. Public comments. Andy, is anyone? No. All right, well, public comments. For the chair's report, I'll just say what we said in the governance committee of one of our boards. Just want to thank Sheila and Weston Company for all the hard work they did on what we'll see in the audit reports. It's a rather lengthy process. It's time consuming, and they really do an excellent job on this on an annual basis. So really appreciate the work Sheila does on behalf of the agency, as well as what Weston Company does for us. Director's report. No director's report. The financial reports, Sheila.
Yeah, so for financial, you have the transaction reports. Most of them you'll see are the pilot payments in and out for last month. So we just need a motion to approve those reports.
I will second. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Abstain?
You'll start receiving the monthly financial reports going forward now that.
Great. Revolving loan funds.
Yep, so February's revolving loan fund packets. Again, we have two that are a couple months in arrears. Number 5, he is waiting for the transaction to take place with building blocks. So, he'll be making payment as soon as he did message me, and he indicated that there's a survey being done. Not one piece of the parcel. So he just wants to make sure that process, well, both parties want to make sure that process is done and complete before he moves forward with paying off. But he'll get there.
Number 2, just a slow winter.
Number 2 is a slow winter. She assured me with the events that were coming up, and she would get there.
With that business, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That happens, right?
Yep. Other than that, everyone is current and on time. We do have 2 works that we are looking at coming up. Hopefully next month we'll have a couple.
Great.
Thanks, Sheila.
Okay. Any other questions on the revolving loan funds? Marketing report. Andy, you're on.
Hey. As you can see, Vinny's not here. He is at an announcement, which I don't know if we can announce since we're live, but we can announce probably after we go off, which is a good announcement. So as Ken said, staff's been meeting with municipalities as we kind of gear up for our CFA push here, which starts sooner than later here as the nice weather is upon us. Ken, Steph, and I went through the Exit 29 website. As you know, we are the proud owners of a portion of that site, so we want to make sure it was up to date and current. So we were working on that, and then we also worked with Pyramid. Remember, Jeff was here last meeting to kind of get some press releases out. They got some traction in the media. I'm working on our annual report, which I was hoping to have the rough draft done before this meeting, but it will be done probably tomorrow. And then that kind of goes over everything that we kind of worked on throughout the year. Our Brownfield Summit, the Mohawk Valley Brownfield Summit is coming up at the end of April, up at Herkimer Community College. And then our small business of the month, which we went out to a couple of weeks ago, was Riverfront Bakery, which is the spin-off of Cookies from Brooklyn, and then the Riverfront Center. And then we have a couple in the queue, the Medicine Shop on Fort Plain, and then Rick's Robo Wash. So if anybody has any others, feel free to let us know. And then over on the tourism side, Restaurant Week will be at the end of April, early May. I think the first week bridges the 2 months. And then there's a big event with the 250th committee for the Rev War Committee in mid-May, on May 17th, which is a Liberty poll raising. So there's some stuff going on for the tourism side of things. That's all I have, Jared.
There's a new kiosk.
Yeah.
Should be at the end of this
Oh,
month.
wow, oh, great.
Yes.
Andy, on the brownfields, what would be like our top focus?
Well, right now, Mark, what's out there right now is the former Five Corners, where they took down the
Right.
place. Obviously, now we have exit, we are in control of 19 acres at exit 29, and that would be another one, and then there's a couple of smaller sites in the village of St. John.
Okay. Not along the west side.
No,
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Just an local products on that list, or that was clear, wasn't it?
No, that got cleared, I think.
Right, and obviously, there's an agreement in place with whatever that would be, or something like that.
Countryside Trust is, I think, the nominee future.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vinny
I've
has
had
that
some-
Vinny has that on his list,
That's
yeah.
our list, probably that'll be more toward, probably, a couple months.
They're really on the radar screen, they're doing a lot of business out there, so yeah.
Amazing.
So they just rebuilt the inside barn, inside area that collapsed.
Yeah, within a,
Very quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sadie and I left the truck bill on it today, I was like, oh, that's a lot of trusses.
I just want to say it's still one of the, it gets positive feedback whenever I'm out. So you guys do a great job with it. And, you know, not that you guys need this, but I really appreciate the board members, you know, making recommendations and suggestions. I think it's extremely helpful for
Yeah.
staff to not always have to do that. So you guys are great. Just making sure, especially in areas and recognizing places that typically wouldn't be. It's just a really nice initiative and it does get a lot of play in the county.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I mean, so to your point, that we started that initiative coming kind of out of COVID. I think the first month or out of COVID, through COVID, to kind of put a spotlight on some small businesses. I think our first one was Saratoga Horseworks in April of 2020. So we've done, you know, I think 50 plus small businesses. So
It's great.
you know, it's really been, we've got a section of our website. If you go to the website, there's one of the drop downs is small business and of the month, and you can click on that and go through all of the past ones that are up there. So it's been a really good thing, and it gets press. It's a nice little, you know, all the business owners are more than appreciative of kind of us getting other news. Yeah.
You know, Ken and I were just having a sidebar on it. It has increased business. People have said that, you know, after they got the announcement, that it really did. And was just saying that like 50%, one of the owners said 50% of his new business that following month was basically because of that announcement. So I just think it's a really great initiative that you guys do. Any other questions about marketing? Any unfinished business? I don't think so. So on to the new business. So in front of us, we have resolution 2507. This is the resolution accepting the audit report presented by Weston Company for the financial period ending December 31st, 2024. Any questions? Otherwise, I would ask for a motion to accept the report.
I'll make a motion.
Second,
Also,
roll call vote, please.
yep, Cheryl Reese. Matt Beck,
Yes.
Mark Kowalczyk,
Aye.
Brett Pettiford,
Aye.
Edward Watt, Jessica Seer,
Hi.
Daniel Raw. Motion passed.
Great. The next one is resolution 2508, which is the resolution to accept the 2024 annual finance and investment reports of Montgomery County IDA. in accordance with Accountability Act of 2005, as presented and certified by the CEO and CFO. Any questions? If not, I'd ask for a motion to accept. I will offer that one a second.
I'll second.
Thank you. Roll call vote, Andy?
Yeah, that was, you vote,
Yes.
This is 25.
Yes.
Matt Beck,
Yes.
Mark Walchik,
Aye.
Cheryl Reese,
Aye.
Matt Nicholas. Aye. Edward Watts absent, Jessica Seer,
Aye.
Daniel Roth. Motion passed.
Okay, so the next one is the 2024 Paris report. This was, do you want to go over it again?
Yeah,
Jill?
yeah, this is for the Industrial Development Agency. One thing, it's an annual report issued by the Authority Budget Office, and we have to, gather all the information and enter it into the system. Some of the stuff is carried forward, like, the board stuff, payroll, and, things like that. Some of the questions we have to go through and answer. The IDA projects is kind of a rollover, and we just add and delete from that. But one thing I wanted to mention that I didn't mention in the first time was up at the top, you'll see the status as unsubmitted. And that's because we haven't actually submitted it to the ABO because we don't have their approval before we actually, that is a question. I just wanted to point that out. Also wanted to point out just a couple things. This is a draft, and after we gave it to Ken to put into the packets, we did find a few errors that we needed to go in and change. Simple things. One was a typo on one of the pilot payments. Another one was adding the industrial development or the exit 29 site to the property transaction report. And I think we had one other minor one where the what? Oh, the Glen Park one that we had to add. And I think we had one other error that, just something simple that we caught after the fact that we had to change. Oh, that was your salary thing. It was real simple stuff, but those things have been updated and changed to the report to reflect those changes. I just wanted to make sure I mentioned. But again, Steph did an amazing job at, gathering all the information and entering all the information into the report. It's extremely helpful.
This is another one that's very time consuming on an annual basis for Sheila, so we really do appreciate your help on this step. Pitch it in, so I know it probably is huge for Sheila to have some relief on this. She's done it for several years on her own. Any questions or comments about the Paris report? If not, can we have a motion to accept? Thank you. Second. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Abstain? Motion carries. The next one is the 2025 mission statement and performance measure. This is 2509. There's a lot of Paris stuff.
Yeah, I just got there too. I feel bad.
This is just a resolution adopting the 2025 mission statement and measurement report. Can we have a motion?
I will offer, Chair.
Second?
Second.
Thank you. Roll call vote on this one, Andy.
Yeah, Mark Walchik,
Aye.
Matt Beck,
Yes.
Cheryl Reese,
Aye.
Matt Nicholas.
Aye.
Edward Watts absent, Jessica Seer.
Aye.
Daniel Roth. Motion passed.
Great. The next item under new business is the internal management assessment.
Yep, so that's an assessment of internal controls that we kind of process this when the Authority Budget Office, made it in a recommendation. So we went through our policies and procedures, kind of came up with a list of internal controls that thought were important to have on this. We review it annually. Sometimes we've added, sometimes we've deleted from this, but it pretty much stays consistent throughout. The one thing I did notice is that the completion date says 2024, and that should say 2025, so I will change that. We, put that up on our website.
And is that action item?
That's just for information.
Yep. Any questions, comments for Sheila on this one? All right, if not, we'll go to the last one, which is the real property transactions report.
Yeah, this is another requirement of PAAA. This obviously goes up on our website. It's reported as part of the parish reporting. 3 transactions this year, 2 related, as you can see. The first part related to the exit 29 redevelopment site. We treated them as 2 separate transactions, being the assignment and then the purchase and sale agreement with Montgomery County, which is all part of that assignment that we had ready to purchase and sale. And then we also had 1 conveyance this year, a property in the Glen Park. Peter's Properties Holding LLC, that's that 14 acres, that's at the very end of the cul-de-sac. And then if you'll go down and look, we also had to update our real property inventory. You can see real property inventory is dwindling each year. But we did add one new one, which was the exit 29 redevelopment site and the 19 acres associated with that. So basically what you see in the Florida Park, that's remaining is, part of that is that 54.4 acres. That's part of the Dollar General project and the Wood Stanley project. So if everything goes well, that 54.4 acres will be coming off of our inventory for next year's reporting. And then the rest of these, just so you're aware, in the Florida Business Park, for those that are new to the Florida Business Park, these are basically wetland areas and conservation easements that are in the Florida Park that we can own. In order to get the permits that we received during development. So we'll always have ownership and retainage of some of that. So I mean, we do get questions. Sometimes people call and say, well, we see you on this property, but we really can't do anything.
I lease that.
Yeah, your idea with the hunt and lease. I hope we can do that, because that's under conservation.
They're all using it for free. Let's make some money.
To let you know, your business park properties, just so you are aware, a lot of these are the stormwater management areas that we have left in the park. So as of right now, we do not have any property in this park that we can sell. So these are properties that we ownership or sell. So basically what I'm telling you is that we're pretty much down to X29 redevelopment site, 19 acres, which I guess is a good problem.
Yeah, so it's a good and bad.
Successful.
Yeah.
But
That's good and bad.
yeah.
Time to buy.
So Dan's got a
Question, we have any updates on Florida Park for the one section there? The parcel, on the other side of Dollar General?
Oh, other side of Dollar General, okay, you were here. Yes, we do. I talked to Dustin from Wind Construction.
Yeah.
He's going to be going to with a full preliminary site plan package to the Florida Planning Board. So they're into that stage of it. We haven't received their IDA application yet, but we would anticipate one as it gets further along on the Florida Planning Board. You missed it Tuesday. We have had some dialogue this week, quite a bit of dialogue back and forth with Department of Transportation and asking for a couple more things. One was the resolution we passed in January. They did reach out to the Attorney General's office, let them know it's important and get moving here. So I think we will have hopefully some type of conclusion to that within the next couple of months, and we'll do the land transaction and straight lease back transaction with the IDA with Dollar General. So then that project. With regards to Amazon, obviously you guys have seen the papers, it's out there. They're working through the town of Florida Planning Board now, and if you actually look at there, you can see that they've got surveyors. So they're up.
They're there today.
Yep. Back today, up there, so they seem to be proceeding full speed ahead. We have not received an IDA application. Once that does happen, obviously, the draft needs council. Once we get a final draft version back, you guys need to get that to jurisdiction.
Any other questions? Great. Can we have a motion to adjourn?
Wait, did we get a motion to the real property?
Last year we didn't.
Oh,
You want us to, should we?
to accept it, Chris? Usually, like.
All right, let's do it. So we'll do, we had a motion to accept the real property, transactions report.
Yeah.
Thank you. Second, I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone opposed? Abstain? Motion carries. Now can we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn all.
All right, I will second. All in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Abstain?